right. Okay, so got another one at least on this floor.
You been following that series? The Hunt for the Wimbro?
Sublight. The legitimate smuggling business.
You reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
The pirates came in to dump a bunch of...
Miss Lilia takes good care of us, see? The authorities stay off our tails.
Okay.
Miss Ellie, or, Dr. Finhill. I noticed your pistol's been making funny noise.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Well, look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully. You might be due for a new spring. I could take a look, maybe fix it for you.
Sure. I'm short on bits at the moment, but I'll pay you back.
Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing. I got a spare spring in my pocket here, even.
Everything's got a price.
She sounds familiar.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable?
Name's Captain Kitty. Now I'm just gonna get my name now.
Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Hey, Doc Fenhill. Glad to see you ain't moved on from Groundbreaker yet.
Hey, Tobias. How's the leg?
Good as you left it, ma'am. Still bends and everything.
You two know each other?
Took some extra lead while I was on a job. Ellie here patching me up good. The other guy thought his ship was perfectly operational. I told him it was salvage. We disagreed. I won.
Workplace hazards, Captain. Pretty routine around here.
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions.
I don't know why we're asking. He was like freaking manning the desk in the Sublight office.
Stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
His hair is gray like he's old, but like his face looks really young. Kind of weird.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Name's Kitty, Captain of the Unreliable.
Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
Get to the point.
I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Wouldn't be much fun without one.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
What's so special about Stellar Bay?
First, an embargo that's been active ever since the board pulled its forces off-world. Few regulations, plenty of freedom. And second, all the goodies that no one had time to pack.
Okay. I don't have the nav key, but I can take the job, so.
I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits.
All right, let's go.
Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
You take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Fenhill.
I oughta. It's Kept me alive this long.
Didn't she just tell her that it was like
Makes
bad?
Me see, 'cause
Like it was breaking?
about my wrench.
Look, it's a tool that does a job. Feelings got nothing to do with it.
Okay, so there's one. You got into one of the VR FPS. That was nice. You have to show me later. You can't wait to be absolutely terrible at it. How did the VR work out in the other room? When you were playing it, when we tested it with Phasma. I forgot to ask.
Those XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Forgive my phasmophobia. You think it's alright for someone more fast-paced? You're not so sure it would work. That makes sense.
Good law, the heat in here is so unbearable I can hardly even concentrate. Junlei better hurry
What's
up
funny
and
is that
get
looks like
my
that's the
nerves
same model, at least very close to the one named person.
You've been listening to Halcyon News.
Hotter than usual in here. Hope we're not.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Captain of the Unreliable, recently unshackled from groundpickers in town.
Good for you. Hope you scared some sense into those bureaucrats giving you trouble. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll try not to start any fights, but I might have to end some.
Ain't that always the way? So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Heading for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job.
I will have to look at
You see a lot
weapons,
of
I
the same
think.
faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard. Dr. Fenho, I hope you've reconsidered my offer to stay on full-time. My crew are never short on dents and bruises.
I'm trying to live a more balanced life. Gun in one hand, scalpel in the other.
I already knew it'd be easier to teach an automech heart surgery than to change your mind. Fair travels, Ellie.
Automechs seem a little clumsy by nature.
They're risky, but the odds are still a little better than waiting for certain death.
We don't see a lot of competent surgeons on Groundbreaker. Dr. Fenhill is my on-again, off-again freelancer. I'd take it she'll be joining your crew full-time?
I don't like to put a label on things. Let's keep it casual.
If you ever decide to settle down, there's a home for you on Groundbreaker.
You wanted to talk to Junlei? Go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Say nothing.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Say nothing.
Wow, great!
Let her do her own thing. We're not gonna butt in.
Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
So awkward. Okay, thanks. I had some other questions.
Not a problem, Captain. Ask away.
kind of warm. What the fuck?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Okay, why haven't you fixed them?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Surely they don't want Groundbreaker to roast.
They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
I need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Back base, am I supposed to know where that is?
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Okay, I'll get the parts for you.
Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Okay. Okay, so let's go to the journal. Okay, so that's Roseway. Okay, Scylla. Okay. Oh wait, shit. I should have gone and looked for weapons first. I'm actually gonna go back up and look for new weapons. There's an armory.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Okay, let's see what you got. This is dumb. Like, I don't really like how this game is laid out. Some of this stuff makes no sense. Like, I can't compare this to what I have equipped. Like, that's really dumb. What's the point of that? Like, how do I know if this is better than what I have if I can't compare it to what I have equipped? Okay, so 338 and 480 are my two weapons.
Marked you out here again. Canned surface is already sold out again.
Yeah, see this
Ooh,
person?
someone has got to talk with Chief Tennyson about the thermostat around here. Whew, ain't gonna be me. So, you buying?
Yes.
Ellie, my, but it's been a while. How's that whisper muzzle working out for you?
I sold it. Didn't seem to make me any quieter.
That mod was for your gun, not your smart mouth.
You want to bust my chops? Do it over drinks next time I'm on station.
Please don't mind her. Everything I sell works as advertised. Some people just like to sass me, because I don't bite back.
I need a blanket. Good thing I got a new blanket. Okay, what do you have for sale? So, I mean, something like that might not be terrible. But I think I'm just gonna stick with what I have for now. Okay, let's go then.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Okay, so I think that is the dude that, like, led us free. So I'm glad I didn't turn him in. Where's my birthday balloon?
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
No sudden movements. This guy's crazy, even by my standards.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Burning to death is one of the most painful ways to go. Just in case you needed a reason to get us out of this.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Put that down before you incinerate the entire deck.
I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
I'm here for some parts Jinlei sent me.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back, with the crew.
So, can I get the part?
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
Alright, I'll be back after I scrounge together some tribute. Because if I can get my lying up to 40... Which... Oh, 34 was skills, though. So if I get one more level, which we're actually almost even at, might be okay. So if we go to the other quest, then maybe I'll luck out and level.
CNP Boar's Pocket.
Where am I even going? In the right up here.
This is Halcyon News. We invite advertisement for the following story.
Now see here, I'm...
Supervisors indicate
What was I doing again?
are on the rise. We urge all of our listeners to remember that lack of productivity is not the victim's crime.
Bless my heart.
There we go.
A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Oh, that's terrible, but so true. Oh, that's terrible. As somebody who likes to bake, that is terrible.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown into the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I have a ton of bits, but... Oh god, I don't have 10,000 though. What about the opportunity? No one's ever found my bits lacking. Well, I know which option Mux would pick. Tell me about the opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms, let's hear the details.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Why was it abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Wonder what kind of haul they left behind.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Say no more, I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Abandoned outpost, corporate secrets, get it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Any other jobs you know about?
You might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief.
Yeah,
She's been
I've done
trying
that
to
already.
handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
I don't know, ma'am. She seemed pretty neat to me.
Well, aren't you sweet? And just her type, too.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
Forget I said anything.
All right, let's go then.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
And I leveled. Okay, so can I get my lie up to 40? Yes, I can. I should probably make sure we don't ignore the actual combat stuff, eh? But I should be able to talk to this dude now. Alright guys, I know it's short, but I have to go get a hoodie. I'm cold. Hold tight. Sorry.